Yo, what's up, guys? Getting started here with a lesson. We got my boy Complexity, the team leader from Smash Cat.
Member. There's no leader.
There is no leader? Alright.
We are the leaders.
We are the leaders. We are. This is the Smash Cat.
Everyone involved is a leader.
Gotcha. Alright, alright. So, getting started here. Already took some notes here. So you're a Donkey Kong man, journeyman player. Getting started in your journey.
I just got my starter Pokemon.
Yeah.
Got my running shoes.
Grass type.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said like you're doing this for self-improvement for its own sake.
Yeah.
You're here playing a video game. You're trying to get
Enjoyment,
good,
yeah.
enjoy it. You come from MMA background, which I think is very interesting for that.
It's combat, you know what I mean? And so a lot of the principles apply. So it's interesting.
A lot of stuff transfer over, and you don't get beat up as hard. So
I try not to. I do. Oh, you
Only
mean
your
you
pride.
mean literally? Yeah, exactly. Oh, for sure.
Okay, so you're You're open-minded. You have a good desire to learn and grow, which is going to help you grow a lot.
Yeah.
But you don't have much EXP because you're just starting out, and since this isn't. It's a video game. Buttons. Not sure which buttons to press yet, but we'll get in there.
I'm learning right now as I'm like, look.
Yeah, like we were talking earlier, you were telling me like you realize like reverse up tilt is fantastic in terms of range. DK facing away from his opponent gives him those options that he wouldn't have if he's facing the opponent. At the same time, you do lose out on a few options, like jabbing, for example, is fantastic for DK.
Walk away. Oh.
Yeah, just take a step back and jab.
Oh, yeah.
And today we're going to be focusing mostly on like fundamental stuff and see where we go from there. So how I usually start these lessons is I spar with my opponent. I'm going to do a series of we're going to do 1 stock matches.
Okay.
And at the end of each stock, I'm going to be writing some notes and we're going to talk about it afterwards.
For sure.
All right. So let's get started.
Count it up. Oh.
I could have killed you right there.
with
the blood.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. I fuck with the spike. Yeah, rip.
Ah. All right, I'm gonna write some notes real quick. For those of you who are watching stream, I'm going to go ahead and post the notes so you guys can follow along. Okay, so let's go for the next one. This time I'll count it down. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
No jump. Rip. Why does the twinkle for fastball change?
I think just aesthetic.
That's just random.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go one more. 3, 2, 1, go. Probably dead? Yeah.
I wonder if I could have just like backflip.
At that percentage, I think you had too much range. Mario's not that.
It was like 60
Mario's not that
something.
heavy.
I was thinking,
Alright, one last one. Then we'll go over everything that just happened. Alright, let's go. Oh shoot, that was a waste.
oh!
Nice, nice. Alright.
Let's use this stuff. Yeah, Mario? the only character whose double jump doesn't cancel their specials?
No. It has nothing to do with anything. If you get hit, what do you mean by that?
So you know how like Mewtwo does the footstool disable?
Yeah.
He's canceling his double jump so he slides down
Oh,
completely.
that. Well,
Yeah.
not every character.
Not every character
Like,
has
watch
that?
this.
Okay.
But it's the momentum altering ones that will create that. Because when you disable, you just stop all
Right.
upwards momentum.
Interesting. Suicide of dogs and farmers. Nine wine is too powerful. Remove from the game. Why can't you push people off the stage anymore?
I have no idea.
It used to be a thing, right?
Yeah.
You
In
can't.
the air, you can push people, like, as well. Like, you can do that.
Remember how the shield you can just push people off stage if your shield breaks?
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
Well, I mean, you could push people off stage, but, like, only as they're falling. If they're on the ground and you push them off stage, they'll just fall. And they'll be able to do anything they want.
No, they just don't fall.
Like, in
That's right.
Dreamland, for example, if the wind... I mean, yeah, at this point, if I push you off the ledge...
Yeah, if you just walk, I'm never gonna fall off.
Mhm.
You used to be able to do it though. It used to be a thing.
But you know what you can do?
Is what? When you
On Dreamland,
Oh,
the wind can push you off the stage.
okay. That's right.
And if that happens, then you get saved.
Could you jump into me and push me off stage when my shield breaks? I'm about to.
No. That's not gonna work.
Don't shield poke me.
That's not gonna work. But let me show you what does work.
Mid-air.
Yes, if you're in midair as you're falling, I can push you.
Sure. See, that's diferente.
Okay, empty buttons. Alright, so. What's up, Ed and Maverick? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the sparring session we just had. So, what did you feel about each individual?
Okay, you're waiting for me to whiff, because I'm whiffing constantly. I gotta really work on my disadvantage, because I have no idea how to get out of disadvantage in most situations.
Yes, that one is very important. Work on disadvantage. Stop. No.
And like the whiffing part is a general thing, because I do it in other situations.
Empty buttons.
Yeah, exactly. Don't press buttons with a purpose. I should be baiting whiffs, if anything. I'm trying to do that.
Press buttons with a purpose. Alright, that's good. Good you came to those realizations on your own. But there was something important, something different about each time I played.
Okay.
I had a completely
Different
different
approach.
playstyle.
Yeah, I noticed. And like the first time you were punishing me with grabs.
Well, the first time, I was just running towards you and pressing the big green button.
Shield and big green button.
Not even shield.
Well, how'd you grab me? We got some secrets.
I just straight grabbed you.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, not even... Oh, you mean like shield and A?
Yeah.
No, I just Z.
Secret, yeah.
The purple button and the big green button. Those were the buttons I used. I didn't shield almost at all in that one.
That's it.
And you just kept getting hit because you just got caught off guard.
I wasn't ready to...
Like, when someone's doing this... Like, I remember that one match at Arcade Odyssey that you were like, damn, this guy's good, he got me. And I'm like, you know what he was doing?
Pressing buttons.
He was running towards you and pressing the big green button.
Lots of big green. Oh shit! You got the big head. Thank you. Donkey Kong. I never done. Oh.
Big green button. That you gotta think about why you're getting hit there.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time you're getting hit. So, first off, if the opponent is just straight up running towards you, pressing the big green button, then you know two things. One, you know where he's going, which is right here into your loving arms. And two, you know what he's going to do.
Okay, either grab
he's
or
going
attack.
He's going to smack your loving arms into submission.
Smack my big head.
Yeah. So, you don't want him to do that. You want him to get embraced by your loving arms instead.
At 0%?
Yeah, why not?
Dude, you're just gonna mash out. It takes 2 inputs to mash out at 0%, bro.
Well, you just throw him.
It's just...
So, point is, when he's coming into your loving arms, you know where he's going to be, you know what he's going to do. So, using those two things, you can figure out what you're going to do to him. If you can read exactly what your opponent's going to do, generally, like he's going to come forward towards you and attack, then you have your countermeasures. First off, if he's going to attack, you have shield. If he's going to grab, shield won't work.
Right. Attack.
Yeah. So, generally, what you want to do is you want to find either an option that beats both, or just think about it from a different standpoint. Here's one way to see it. If I'm over here and I run towards you, very easy to tell what I'm going to do, when I'm going to be there. If I'm right here and I run towards you, it's impossible.
Right,
I can't react.
fast, yeah.
So
that's like stage control.
It goes into stage control. It's position.
Yeah.
But it's not so much a matter of stage control, it's a matter of just respecting the boundaries that your opponent has where they can throw out a hitbox before you can react. And that does tie into stage control. Because, like, for example, if you're at the ledge, then you can't move backwards. Moving backwards puts you off stage. So I have complete control because I can move backwards if you approach me. That's a research
tricky spot to get out of.
Yeah, you don't want to be boxed in the corner. It doesn't matter what game you're playing, doesn't matter if you're fighting someone in real life, you don't want to be in a corner.
Did you see MKLeo read Raito's rolls on the ledge here? Did you see that?
Yes.
He would just wait here, just dropping cans and gunmen. MKLeo was like, what? Up smash, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that was painful.
That's exactly what it is.
So scary.
So, you don't want to be in that position. So, generally, if someone's rushing straight at you, you want to be at a position where you can react to what they do.
Okay.
And just by process of elimination, like right there, if you're at a position where you can react to what they do, then you're in a passive position. So, when you're dealing with a rushed down opponent, if you play passively, you have an advantage.
Okay.
Stay back while I'm out. Either hit him with bigger hitboxes.
Don't whiff my big hitboxes.
Oh yeah, don't throw out attacks uselessly.
Cause this,
like, generally, you don't want to throw out an attack without purpose. If it's going, especially if it's gonna miss. Like for example, if I'm right over here, you're throwing attacks over there, I'm never gonna get hit. Even if I move forward, I'm not gonna get hit. So you can't like interrupt my startup. If I'm over here, then you could like throw out a jab or something, because if I run forward, I'm gonna run into that jab. It's a little harder for DK because it doesn't have any like, you can't do this.
Yeah.
But in general, you're fine. Like, just take a step back, make sure you're not in that range, because you don't want to be in that range unless you're controlling the scene.
It was a perfect pivot every time, bro. Like I always do.
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, once I'm good at it, I will.
Once you're at the ledge, it becomes a little trickier.
Well, the issue with me perfect pivoting is that if I miss the perfect pivot...
Yeah, that's just practice. Spend more time in the lab, you got it.
Sure.
What's up, Domino? How you doing?
The thumb...
Okay. So, moving forward. When you are at...
over here.
Yeah, I mean, you have that option, then you hold shield, and what the hell am I going to do?
Yeah, because you just can't grab me from under me.
So, when you get put on the ledge,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes a little different there.
Right.
Because you can't move backwards. So you can't perfect pivot backwards anymore.
Right.
You can, but you won't go anywhere. So, at this position, you got to think about this. If your opponent is here, then you can't move forward because you're going to be invading his space, and he's controlling the space right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's able to move backwards, he's able to do all this stuff. But if he's rushing you down, if he moves towards you, then it becomes very easy to cross him up.
Cross him up?
Yes.
Okay, so just... Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
Pretty much. Essentially, if someone moves towards you and you move towards them, then it becomes a lot easier to break through that bubble because there's a lot less space that you have to work with. It's a lot easier for you to get behind me when I'm here than it is when I'm over here.
Right.
That applies to anything. You use their momentum against them, like judo in that sense. Kind of.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
that right there would allow you to keep a passive position against someone who's constantly running towards you. If you're switching it up, it becomes a little different. But in general, if someone's just running towards you, pressing the big green button. Here, let's try that again, and just keep in mind what I said. Keep your distance, and wall me out. One thing that's really effective against this, by the way, is DK's pivot grab.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that thing's goddamn enormous.
Dude, you know like how this animation looks huge? Like his hand freaking ends over here.
Yeah.
You see how long it is? Bowser's animation doesn't look as long.
And it goes just far.
It goes further.
Yeah.
Not way further, but it goes further.
It's so silly.
It's spooky.
Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
Alright, let's try that again.
Yeah, that's the gimp. That's the gimp of like the century. That's the gimp nobody even knew existed. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Oh,
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
upper jump would have freaking helped. Oh, thank Jesus.
See how much easier this is when you keep your distance?
Yeah. It's a bad time.
Good.
That's a mix-up.
That was a lot better.
That's a mix-up.
Okay, so let's see.
Cut my life into pieces.
Verse
This is my last resort.
respect reactable zone. Zone outspace opponent. Stay and use their momentum.
I was not too reserved to take advantage of it. I just don't have the proper knowledge.
And as a result, you were too reserved to take advantage
Well,
of it.
right, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You didn't
like,
know what to do.
I don't know everything that's like optimal.
Now, let me see.
Yo, fuck Claw. I'm just gonna play like this.
Is
Someone play from now on. Anybody play like this? Use the thumb muscle.
Yo, man.
I think that's cool when you put C-stick on attack, you can do neutrals. At first, they used to fuck me up, but like I realized if you're accurate with it, it's
Well,
really
that's
good.
gonna be gone in the new game, I'll tell you that much.
Really?
Like, good, because it killed too many people. Okay, so, in general, everything that I said about how to do that stuff, that's a passive playstyle. That's a passive offense.
Okay.
When
Which is like what I want to do, ideally.
Yeah, it's like a zoning playstyle.
I used to be too... when I started, you remember playing, I used to just go in. You know what I used to do a lot? Just go in with nairs.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you should play Roy.
I was always doing this because I'm trying to do that. You see? Because that combos into a lot of stuff. But...
You're going into the higher reward stuff.
Yeah. But that's like... That's high risk, high reward.
Exactly.
There's things that are low risk, high reward. Like detailed trips.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. There's an audio cue for that.
This is exactly what I'm saying. I don't need to give you the risk reward example because you already got it.
I hear you. Well, it's like putting it into practice. It's coming along.
But yeah, everything that I just described is, like I said, the passive playstyle, not necessarily offense. Because when I let me define these terms because I use them a little differently than everyone else.
Okay.
When I refer to playing passively, I refer to position.
Okay.
When you are outside of the opponent's reactable range or unreactable range, you are playing passively. Essentially, you are controlling your zone, you're holding onto your position on the stage, and you're defending it, using the stage behind you, taking steps back.
Okay.
If you are playing within your opponent's unreactable zone, or within your own unreactable zone, you are playing aggressively or actively. At this point, things are going to happen. You are exerting pressure on your opponent. When I refer to offense and defense, I refer to offense is playing proactively. You are taking initiative, putting out hitboxes in order to try to hit your opponent.
Right.
Putting your foot in the door. You're committing. When I say defense, you're playing reactively.
Right.
You're using safe options like shields, spot dodge, rolling, or even just position, like getting away, like the dash hand stuff. That's a passive. That's a defensive option. So,
I mean, even walking towards someone is offense.
Well,
for that moment, it is.
It's an aggressive option.
It's an aggressive
it's not
movement
offense.
in general.
Yes.
It's an aggressive
It's
movement.
aggressive,
right.
but it's not offensive.
Okay.
You're not committing when you do it. Because you can very easily walk into into shield.
For sure. Or you can just turn around and walk away.
Exactly. Or yeah.
But that's I think extended dash dancing and like walking around a lot of this stuff, it makes that neutral a little bit more unpredictable because you're constantly switching up what your options might be.
And I was just about to get onto that.
Okay.
So, next step. The second stock that we played, I played passively. Essentially, that style I just mentioned right now. I walled you out, stayed the distance, put out these hitboxes, and when you tried to approach, because I was just over here throwing fireballs, it's like, okay, I can't stay back. You could have charged your punch.
Right.
If your opponent's not pressuring you, then... That's
something that I'm trying to get myself in the habit of doing. Just like projectiles, you know. If I have a 9-wind, though, I hold on to it.
Yeah, I feel it.
Because I don't want a full charge. I want to do the reverse charge cancels.
At the same time, 9-wind is very powerful. And you got some silly stuff with it, like the shoulder. Up the cargo.
It's more so I can because I can't reverse charge cancel if I have a full charge. You know what I mean? So because you always get sent off facing your opponent. You know what I mean? If I want to turn around and use my back air, that's why it's good. You know
that's a good option. At the same time, what the full charge gives you is a powerful thing to have.
Super.
Exactly. That gives you more options.
The other one just gives me tangibility
DK
and speed.
Needs options.
For sure.
So, talking about that passive playstyle. When you were fighting against me, oh my god, DK's face is so beautiful when he walks.
Dude, it's crazy how they freaking look at that.
Yeah.
He's blowing Mario kisses.
Hold on, just walk forward.
He looks so like perplexed, but determined. He looks confused but determined.
I'm so hyped for DK in the new game.
I'm not.
Just the expressions.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. For sure. It'll be a good joke.
Anyways, what was happening in that match for the most part is you were trying to force an approach from a distance that I could react.
Okay.
So I just very easily walled you out and just
Whiff punished, yeah.
Yeah, whiff punished you repeatedly.
Whiff
Lots of those. So if you approach a passive opponent with offense, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Right.
Because they're reacting to everything you're doing. They're playing in a way that they can see what you're doing from a mile away. Either they're going to be using defensive options in order to be safe and punish you afterwards, or they're going to be walling you out. And either way, it's the same result. You're still at a disadvantage.
Would you say like the best players in the world are constantly playing passively? That's what it seems like to me.
Not necessarily. Maybe against worse opponents, but
I think so.
it's.
I think against each other they play both.
I feel like the best players in the world. I mean, they might play passively in order to learn how their opponent plays, but
once they haven't figured out,
it's different. The best players in the world will be able to cycle between the different playstyles,
right?
In order to adapt to the situation. So, generally, what you want to do when you're fighting an opponent that's playing passively is you want to approach in a way that misdirects the opponent. Because they're reacting to what you're doing, if you use an option that they can't react to or that's designed to bait their reaction,
Tomahawk grabs.
Well, I mean, that's if they're shielding, then yes, that works. That is an example of something that could work. You're baiting their reaction. But when I say that, I mean like, instead of baiting the exact option you're going to use, because a Tomahawk grab, the bait is that you might throw out an attack, so they shield.
But what if I do?
Then that's a little different. Like, you can use that interchangeably. That's Yomi. That's a different concept. What I'm talking about right now is baiting your approach.
Okay. Making it seem like I'm going to do one thing and doing another.
Yeah, like
to punish
one example.
What their reaction would be.
One example would be this. Let's say, get across the stage from me.
Okay.
I want you to spot dodge on reaction to what I'm going to do. Okay. Very easy, right? Now do it again. That right there is the bait. Yes, exactly. That's what these movement shenanigans are really good for. So long as you use them in the right way. Now, here's the beauty of it though. This goes into what you were saying. What if you do? Well, I want you to react to the bait, okay? Anticipate the fact that I'm going to try to bait you and then spot dodge on reaction. Whoops. But you did it right. Can you do it again? You had the idea. Okay, you got it. Now, I want you to do it again.
Wasn't ready.
So that's the beauty of these baits. Even if the opponent figures it out, you can just revert to the old option. And then suddenly, because here's why it works. So, when I am rushing you down from here, you're reacting to my approach. You're reacting to what I do here, and that's stupid easy.
Okay.
You know exactly when I'm gonna get to where you are. Now, when I start baiting you, you're reacting to what I do here.
Right.
Like if you try to react to the bait, you're reacting to what I do in front of you. And that is impossible to react to. If I bait, then you succeed because I delayed my attack. But if you're reacting to what I do here, and I don't bait, and I just keep going, that's impossible to react to.
Okay.
So what this is good for is it shifts the reaction.
What if there's a better option than shielding?
Well, this is for the sake of example.
Okay. Alright.
Like, yeah, you can do something that can avoid either one or puts you out of that situation entirely, but you have to give up something and do it.
Right.
Like, for example, one thing you could do, let's say you're in the middle of the stage and you don't want to deal with what I'm doing, you can back off. But if you back off, then I gain stage control. And even then, like, if I didn't sacrifice anything and you backed off, then I gained something for nothing. And that's still a good exchange. And then once you're in the corner, you can't back off anymore. You have to commit to something. And that's where the baiting becomes strongest. This is why bait and punish, this style, has an advantage against passive play.
Okay.
Either you bait them, or you gain resources for no effort. If you're fighting a passive player and they have their back to a corner, their options are limited. They can't back off. If you rush them down recklessly, then they can cross you up easily. But let's say you try to cross me up and I'm playing in this playstyle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in this position to wall you out. Because you tried to use my momentum against me, but I wasn't using my momentum to go into you. So because of that, I baited you to lash out, and now I have the initiative.
You just won neutral.
Exactly.
That momentary neutral.
Mm-hmm. Let me see
You know,
what
I wish DK had.
What's that?
I wish I could do this to get out of shitty situations.
Like to get off me?
Yeah, short hop nair, like everyone, like.
I mean, you have short hop up air, dude. Rising up air.
Dude, that's not.
Rising reverse up air.
It's not.
Rising back air.
That's it. That's the only one. Is
That's
back air.
Good. Back air is stupid big.
But if I don't got my back to you.
Then the best thing you got is like a gem.
You know what's great about this?
You could do this.
Yeah. How did I get it the first time? I was close.
You should use.
Oh!
What would you say the limit?
What should I use? Bear?
Bear would be a good get off me tool. For that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I gotta.
Bear or down tilt, depending on which way you're
I've been practicing like buffering bears out of shield to punish. It's just hard. There's a lot of times, you know what's been happening to me? I get some shield stun, and it doesn't read my short hop attack. It just reads this input, and I end up rolling out of it.
Yeah, that's a pain when you're in shield lag.
Yeah, so I gotta get
See, what is the limit for how far a person should be from the ledge to keep corner pressuring effective? You want to be right at the border of your or their unreactable zone.
Mm-hmm.
That way, when they're forced to lash out, you are essentially controlling the field. Like, if I am over here, then once I step inside his unreactable zone, he has the will to lash out, because that's when he can strike. But if I bait him there and immediately step outside of it, then at that point, he whiffs, and then I punish him.
Let's try to whiff for you. Come get this whiff. Ah! That's the worst. Not even DIing in. Oh no.
And at some point, you can make the call out of he's not even going to do anything. And that's when you're doing that's when risk reward comes into play.
Okay.
Like, there's going to be times that you can call him out, and the
Is it
risk...
safer for me to cover high?
Yes, probably. Honestly, I don't know. If you land on a platform, then yes.
Well, that's not even a good idea. Because that also leaves me really exposed.
By the way, let's see. By the way, what's up, Coach? And Shadowcat. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's move on. So, let's spar a little bit. I'm gonna play passively against you.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to try to practice this.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. You want to play very patient. When you're fighting a certain playstyle, don't always aim to win. You could also aim to tie. So if you play passively against me, then we're in an impasse. And your hitboxes are bigger than mine, so you can win doing that as well. Be careful using high commitment moves. You don't want to rush me down with commitment. It's the exact opposite of what you want to do. I'm gonna let you get back in neutral. Nice. At this point, you just need to reset the neutral. If you don't pressure me at all, then I don't have to move.
No, I know. That's why. There's time. Oh no.
Let's try that again.
I thought I could grab you out of the air.
My limbs aren't that much a sword, but they're a little bit of a sword. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
That's
Big punish.
That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Big punish.
Follow my jumps.
If I locked you right there. Nice. When you have someone passive to the corner, do not let them get out. If you rush in like that, then you're giving up your control. Honestly, once you have someone to the corner, you can just play passively right now. You don't have to bait me. You can just use your superior limbs in a safe way.
Oh, damn, under you? Jesus!
Let's try one more time. You gotta SDI out of that.
Which way?
Up, so that you can jump.
I was just saving my jump. Oh no. I'm saving my jump.
You could have done everything right there. Right.
I could have done
I
it.
mean, that's
sure?
the DK life sometimes. You lose neutral once.
Yeah.
Here, try it. I'm gonna up tilt you, okay?
Do it.
That's a very weak SDI.
Does it really make a difference?
Yes.
How hard you do it?
Yes.
Really?
No, let me tell you how to SDI, alright?
Do it. Oh, you just like over and over. All right.
Every time you hit the corner,
Mm-hmm.
it's a different input.
Oh, okay.
The more corners you hit, the faster.
I thought you had to SDI each hit individually.
No, that's something else.
Okay.
That's honestly there's a mechanic in this game called ASDI.
Okay.
If you just hold the direction,
Mm-hmm.
you automatically SDI once.
Okay.
But if you want to get a better result,
Yes. Yeah,
you gotta wiggle the stick. Alright, so let's try it again. Yeah. I think.
You don't got SD.
Yeah. To reset the scaling. You gotta do it a lot faster than that. Here, let me try with yours real quick, just to see what it should look like.
Hold on. Do it again.
Alright. You saw that one? How you went a lot higher? That's the good one. You do that every time.
I can't jump that soon.
If you do that twice in a row, you can escape.
Okay. Twice?
Yeah.
You mean I can jump out before the third one?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Good to know.
Busted.
But I have to jump like right away. Not if you like not right as the other one's about to come out.
There you go. You don't have to get hit with like 20,000% every single time you get up tilted. It's a good move, but you gotta be ready to break out. You gotta be careful there. See there, you only took 27%, even with messing up. I hate Mario jabs.
What happened there?
The tip of Mario jab
doesn't jab block? Oh my god.
Only the front, only the base of it.
That's freaking stupid. That's so frustrating.
Okay. So this is passive. Bait reactions. Or use unreactable options. Baits switch. Momentum. Baits can switch. I can set. For the people who are in the stream now that weren't here before, by the way, let me go ahead and post the notes again. And change the moment opponents are trying to react to. Allowing you to say.
Come out. Double SD.
If opponent backs off, take the space they left behind. Play around unreactable zone. Bait. Corner, they can't back off. Okay, so next one. When you're fighting someone who's playing bait and punch, this playstyle that I just mentioned, with the baits and all that stuff, the way that you get them is think about what they're trying to do. This playstyle is meant to have an advantage against people that are trying to react to what you do.
Okay.
So, they are trying to force an action, react to it, and then punish. So what you do in order to beat these guys, or to have an edge on them, is hit them with something that they can't react to. Here's a very easy example. Let's say Mario is trying to bait an attack. Like, you're playing passively, you're trying to zone me out with attacks. So Mario runs in and shields. And if he does so successfully, he can get a grab. So, you see him approaching, you know I'm going to try to bait because you've seen me do it before. Everything's about observing. You know what's happened in the past.
Yeah.
So, next time Mario runs forward, you anticipate he's going to shield. So what you can do, what beats shield? Grab, right?
Just instant dash grab.
Instead of doing it at the range where he is planning on getting hit, grab him before he even reaches that point.
Right.
React to his approach and take the initiative. You have to get out of your comfort zone.
Dude, that's so weird. You know, I started doing that, like, really recently. I just started throwing out random dash grabs, and for some reason it works. And
Now you
but
know
I'm
why.
not satisfied. I'm not content with it. I feel like it shouldn't work when it does.
Well, here, this is where
but
it
you've
works.
explained it to me, so I guess.
So he comes at you trying to shield grab. Beautiful. Like, if you try to grab me around the point where the bird is, that's gonna be even better. Like,
When is it good to do this, and when is it good to boost grab?
when you need a little extra distance. When you mean when it's time to grab at a shield?
Boost grab is when you cancel
Yeah, I know.
your
Boost
dash
grab
attack.
is cancel dash attack. Boost
Right.
grab. There's a lot of characters that like to do this instead. And what they do
Right.
there is they cancel their dash into a standing grab,
Right,
which is great for some characters.
right, because I know that DK's dash grab is way more laggy than his regular grab.
So sometimes that's going to be useful, but at the same time, your regular grab has more distance.
Did my dash grab?
Rather, the other way around.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Especially boost grab.
Right. Oops. I'm trying to do it with instant dash attack. Because that's also good.
One way
to know.
if you want to make sure that you got it, I don't know how much you practiced it.
Boost grabs?
Yeah.
None at all. I don't use them.
When you practice it with Rosalina.
Really?
There's a visual cue to tell you did it right.
Really?
Essentially, what it'll be is Luma will dash attack while you grab.
Yeah, but that's like an interesting tech too, though.
Yeah. No, it's great for Rosalina.
Yeah.
It's like a tag grab.
That's pretty cool. That's freaking nuts. Don't tell me these things.
Adding another character to your list.
About to play. Let me get out of this game, bro. I quit DK.
Okay, so let's give this a shot. In general, in order to beat an opponent who's trying to bait you, you have to go out of your comfort zone. Hit them where they will be, as opposed to where they are.
Okay.
Let's give that a shot. 3, 2, 1, go. Right now, you're playing passively, right? You need to go out of your comfort zone to beat me. This is your time to run forward and ignorantly press buttons.
Well, that's what I was trying to do at the beginning. I was trying to fucking.
Okay, but that's a slow button. You gotta hit those fast buttons.
It's just the wrong input. There it is. Yeah, it catches people off guard, man.
You still gotta keep in mind risk reward, because if you fail, then you get punished, and someone who's playing this playstyle will try to punish you hard. The baits. Oof.
Too slow. Full charge would have fucking done it.
Let's try that one more time. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'd like to land now, please.
Not allowed.
Shit, don't you grab me before I grab you.
Oh!
Oh!
I'm very close to DKO.
Oh boy. I'm very close to MKO. Oh my god, that killed me.
Sometimes
I don't know why I SD'd, but fuck it.
He's like, yeah, you got it.
Don't tell me you're very close to I knew you were close to DK. That's the problem.
Alright.
How do I land, bro? I just have to get off stage, man.
We'll talk about that afterwards. It's a matter of resetting to neutral.
Yeah, but I got very limited options.
Alright, let's go.
Be very sharp about my jumps. Alright.
Oh, that doesn't count. Let's try that again. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Two inputs, man, I told you.
Nice. Another thing, like I said, aim to win or tie. You don't have to win by rushing me down. You can also play it safe and do the same thing to me.
That's what I tell everybody. Even whoever's on Smash Cam. Don't always yeet. It's not always about the yeet. Oh shit! I don't know if I teched that or if that was like too close.
No, it was just too weak.
Is that because, dude, I hit the wall?
And
I feel like I
didn't touch it.
Right?
Like, you didn't get knocked hard enough in order to...
I swear, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I swear I touched it.
You did.
I did, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I moved a little bit and I was like, wait a minute, this is like...
Yeah.
This is the weakest stage spike I've ever...
It was just close enough to bother you.
Bro.
Alright. Is there anything in particular you're struggling with here, or you want to keep trying?
No, I already told you we're setting neutral.
Okay.
When I'm getting freaking juggled.
For the sake of the example, I'm gonna weaken my punish game a little bit, just so you have more opportunities to play neutral, because this specific thing I feel is something you're struggling with.
No. I'd rather it not be that way. I'd rather learn...
Both at the same time?
Well, yeah, man, because it's like, it's a lot more stressful.
Alright. Let's go then.
No way. So because you throw me on the ground, I get my double jump back?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes. Nice.
Too soon for... Oh. Wow. Maybe cross-ups.
I feel like this is more about the punish game right now than it is about the neutral. Oh god.
Ah! I'm trying to kill the guy.
I tried. That's the overcommitment for the baits. Okay, let's talk a little bit about disadvantage then. I'll write the notes there later because we're starting to run a little low on time. So, okay, so when you're in disadvantage, first off, what defines advantage and disadvantage? I mean, it's in the term. You have an advantage, but what do you have an advantage of?
There's different categories, right?
And
so
the main things...
frame advantage, and you can also have positioning advantage. So
Exactly.
if I'm above you,
those are the main two.
I have less options if I'm above you.
Exactly. So, in general, you want to have, what's the word I'm looking for? You want to have both.
Well,
obviously, yeah.
Depending on your character choice.
So, when you're at an advantage, rather, those things are advantages that apply mostly in neutral and that create the situation you have the advantage.
Right.
And as a result, you have less options. When you are at a disadvantage, you have less options than your opponent.
Right,
and
for sure.
that's really bad because it makes it easier for the opponent to predict what you're going to do. It narrows your choices and you get destroyed if the opponent makes the right call.
Isn't this like, if you're, well, not here, but let's say Battlefield, if I'm on the platform that's right here and you're just below me, isn't that, even if we're not doing anything, isn't that technically a disadvantage in stage control sense, maybe?
Yeah, you have less control of the stage than your opponent does, but you're not necessarily at a disadvantage. It's like slightly shifted in the opponent's favor.
Right. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. The scale is just like slightly tipped.
Exactly. Because you still have all your options available.
Okay.
It's just the opponent has slightly more options.
You can't hit your opponent if you're above him.
Well, you can get down and hit him, but it's predictable.
Right. You have to get down and hit him. That's what I'm like.
The opponent has to get up and hit you. That's also predictable. But he has more ways to hit you from that position.
Right.
So he has more options.
Yeah, he can't. If they're grab happy, they can't just grab you.
Exactly, they can't grab you. They can't dash attack you either. So Meta Knight cries a little bit. He can up air you.
Up air, yeah. Yoshi can down air you and freaking shield break you.
At the same time, you can jump away on reaction. It's not that bad.
No, actually, that's what I had to start doing against Rod. Pip Smith. Pip Smith, you little rascal. know what's cool about DK?
Yo, Eddie asking if you got good yet?
Oh no, not yet.
Not yet.
One day, Eddie.
Okay, so when you're at a disadvantage, generally the obvious thing to do is to reset to neutral.
Right. Always. Yeah.
But how do you do that?
Don't. I noticed that. Yeah. Don't force your way out of disadvantage. Find the best escape option.
Like I said, when you are at a disadvantage, you have less options than your opponent. So the
Easier to read.
the simplest way to get back into neutral is by making decisions that give you more options. So, for example, let's say you're in the air and you try to land on me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very predictable path because when you're trying to land on me, you have like two choices. You can either air dodge, or you can attack,
Oh.
or you can use a special move,
Yeah.
or you can do nothing.
Air dodging's bad.
And every single one of those options
Are pretty bad.
loses to shield. Except for like do nothing and grab, and even then that's like big risk because if you do anything else, I could just honestly every single one of those options could lose to like
Up to
smash.
Oh, true. Up smash. Because you don't have that covering up. That anti-air up.
I kind of do, but not really.
Once I get
Not
past
for
you,
DK.
maybe not.
And I can like intercept you in the air. Essentially, it becomes very obvious what you want to do, and it's not a position you want to be in.
Like that fast fall. I'm trying to freaking. I was gonna be somewhere and I wasn't there.
So, what are ways to give yourself more options? First off, get away. Don't try to fight your opponent.
Right. The moment I jump, though.
You lose an option.
Right.
Your goal is to
That
try
sounds
to
like the safest option. Is to jump up and get a further distance, right? But that puts you like at a further disadvantage. in a
Yeah.
sense.
When you jump, I want you to imagine an arc below your opponent.
Uh-huh.
It's like you have the max distances, which are like an M,
Mm-hmm.
and you have like everything in the middle as well. So it's like a trapezoid, really. The max distance you can travel.
Okay.
So every time you jump, you get a new trapezoid around you. That covers like the entire range you can cover. So just visualizing that imagery. If your opponent jumps straight towards you, you can tell exactly when he's going to land just by tracing a line.
Right, which is what I was thinking about, like, even options too. You could extend that line based on what their moves are and their range.
Exactly.
So
Like-
North Fair is gonna do this, and Fair, there's only so far.
Well, I'm talking about specifically the motion.
The movement, yeah.
The movement. And I guess you could also visualize the bubble that you can
Right,
drive
'cause-
around him.
Yeah.
So like, one example would be Mario jumps towards you, facing you. What the hell is he gonna do? The only thing
It's
he
not
could
gonna fair
reasonably do is down air.
Yeah, it's not even fair. Or I wouldn't expect a fair.
And from that, anything that he can do would lose to a pivot grab or like a pivot forward smash. So if you trace that line, you can very easily just step out of range, then hit me hard is whatever I do. Where this is very useful would be like, let's say you throw me off stage. I want you to back throw me off stage. If I jumped towards you on stage and this platform wasn't here,
Yeah,
then that's a
it's
very
punishable.
predictable
Right.
path.
I can re-grab.
You can pivot grab and like there's not much I can do
Right,
about it.
right.
And there's a lot of people that do this ignorantly because they want to go back in the fray.
Me? Hi!
Hello? How you doing?
Hello?
This is called holding forward.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Don't hold forward. And
Avoid holding
And
forward.
don't spam buttons.
You can. This is one of the easiest habits to punish from novice players, and it is something like I don't want to say don't do something because there are situations that doing it is a good idea.
I understand. It's, yeah. You gotta know when the right time to do
It's
it
the
is.
mix-up. It's not the main option. And here's something you can abuse with that. By
Like
the
the
way.
jump cancel up easy.
If you're yeah, it's a mix-up. It's not the main option.
No.
High risk, medium reward.
I like it though, man. It slides forward. It
Well,
gets, like,
the
across
up B
stage.
is specifically up high risk, low reward.
I think
like-
it's a tricky tool to start off the neutral. If someone's just gonna run in.
Yeah, it's a decent call out. It's an active
For
hitbox.
sure. It's
It's
just
your
you get
equivalent to
super
doing this.
armor. You get super armor. Well, there's also
Or
really
to
big
this.
charge up. That charge up is so long. Donkey Kong has the time to look at you and let you know he's like, I'm spinning. I'm doing it now.
Anyways, Shoot, where was I? Yeah, it's the mix-up, it's not the main option. So one thing you can do in order to abuse that, let's say I knock you off the stage, and you try to jump back onto the stage on me. I can punish you easily.
Yeah.
But what you can do to abuse that, here, throw me off the stage. And I want you to try to punish my landing.
Just mix up your floatiness.
And especially if I have more room to move. Like if you forward throw me right now, or down throw me or something like that, and I'm closer to the stage, like I could potentially, let's say I'm up here, you go that far out to try to cover my landing.
Right, now you're safe to get back on.
Exactly, now I'm on the stage, I have all my options back. Even though I still at a positional disadvantage, I can now shield, I can roll, I can spot dodge, I can attack, I can do anything. I can even move backwards if I go off stage. It's more options than I had before, because if I went backwards, I would have died.
Not Jigglypuff, you doing off stage. You know what I noticed is really interesting about this game too?
What's that?
There's subtle like ways that you can shave off frames from your movement. So if I back air and just land, right? I can't fast fall it at its peak, or I'm gonna land with lag.
But you can fast fall it a little after.
Right, I can fast fall it halfway down and shave a couple of frames off my movement.
And auto cancel.
Right, while and maintaining auto cancel, right. And I was thinking, I'm like,
There's with Pikachu, what I do
interesting stuff.
a lot is I do a slight delay forward air. So I can hit with the lowest possible hitbox of forward air and auto cancel. So it'll be as safe as possible. And in return, I sacrifice startup.
You was explaining this thing about Zero Suit. That she has to start her nair or something at the peak of her jump, or like you can read, you can punish ZSS nairs because you know when they're gonna start.
Yeah, because they try to do it as close to the ground as possible.
Is that what it is? As close to the ground as possible.
Yes.
So okay. So yeah. So before if you see them just empty hop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can like
with aerial attacks, the closer you are to the ground, considering after you land, you go into landing lag instead of ending lag.
Okay.
The closer you are to the ground, the less air time you have before going into landing lag.
Right.
And as such, the safer the attack is.
Right.
So if I hit your shield right before I land, there's going to be less recovery time for me.
Right.
That's why people do that. Same thing applies to like melee attacks in fighting games. If I'm trying to combo off of you, like let's say I'm Sheik, and I try to get a lingering nair so I can combo into the bouncing fish. If I do a rising nair, I don't have much time to do it because I still have to do all of this nair time.
Right.
But if I hit you with the end of the nair, then I can very easily bounce the fish.
Right. Yeah, man, I was freaking doing that by mistake with Luigi. Just like short hop, like buffered nair, and it's the most useless thing. It's the worst thing I could ever do.
I mean, you can combo off of it. You can do like some decent stuff.
Nair stays out a while.
Yeah,
Luigi.
It's actually really good because it's a wall. Like especially when you're covering like a neutral getup or something else, active hitboxes are fantastic for that. Because anytime they try to get through you, if they jump, if they neutral get up, even sometimes if they drop off and try to hit you, you'll often just end up trading with them.
I wonder if you would combo that, say, with Mario to a down air or into a down air with Luigi. Because, I mean, I don't know how your nair hits. Luigi's nair hits you straight up.
Yeah, Luigi might be able to combo it. I know Luigi can combo it into up B at mid% when it'll kill.
Oh, that's right. And I've seen that. I've seen Elegant do that, but I have no idea how that works. Because, at mid%, it's already going to be hitting you too far.
But that's the thing.
To regrab.
Hard nair.
Right, I have to look at the hitboxes.
There's hard nair and there's soft nair.
Is there? I didn't.
Essentially, if I hit you with a buffered nair, you get hit hard. Nair, yeah. But if I hit you with a lingering nair, that's soft nair.
Uh-oh, not yet.
It's the same thing with Luigi.
Instant freaking tech situation.
At this %, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, bro.
What is
this game doing?
I love this game.
I can't freaking.
You can't grab me off of that.
Hold on.
The only character... Well, there you go. You can do that.
Did you jump?
No, I didn't press anything. You can dash grab Mario off the ledge. That's really good to know.
Good to know, yeah. And I know there's a few characters I can get grabbed off the ledge.
I just realized I haven't been paying attention to that thread I made. That's okay, because I didn't get any replies on that thread anyways.
Oh, but it's still hit. Also, on DK's backside, that's where his down air hits.
We just ran out of time, by the way. Is there anything you wanted to clear up, or anything like one last sparring?
Let's do it.
Try to get the disadvantage in check.
Let's do it.
All right. Going all out for this one.
All right.
Go. Try that one more time.
Bear has a weak hit?
Yeah. It's not a very good one.
That was odd. Is that like a late hit though? Or is that
It's
just a
late
sour
hit.
spot? Oh, okay. Alright.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Next time you're gonna know I'm gonna roll.
Because you're playing tactically, I'm playing mostly Maiden Punch right now.
No, that's a thing.
I got you.
Yes. Is there any way that you could have avoided that? Oh no! You can do that! Can you do that? I don't. Someone, I think, was saying that you can't do that if I B reverse it. So if I'm facing away and I do it this way, it's just like I won't lose the momentum.
It reverses your current momentum and your directional inputs. So I don't think it would change it which way you're facing.
Shit, bro, I gotta like. I'm gonna freaking plot so heavy on what all my options to get out of shitty, like, at least recovery, man.
In general,
DK's
the
recovery's so
basic
much.
stuff to go into is being on ledge is safer than being in the air. If you're being juggled in the middle of the stage, oftentimes one of the best things you can do is go to ledge.
Okay, yeah.
Because once you're on ledge, you have like 7 options. That's a lot better than 4.
I have less options. This is not an option.
Yeah, for DK it's a dangerous position, but you have the smash for platform as well.
That's alright, yeah. No, dude, zero excuses. This is funny though. The fact that this is so bad makes me laugh.
Yo,
What's your ledge roll like? Let's see it. Bro, you get freaking. You lose intangibility right when you're about to stand up.
not really, no.
Yeah.
Ledge roll is universally the least safe option in the game.
No, I feel that.
On every
This-
single character, it's the same time.
Are you positive?
It's different characters have different amount of intangibility, but they
Right.
all have the same ending line.
I'm
It's
saying.
50 frames for every character.
I'm saying your intangibility ends
Let me look it up real quick.
later. Someone was saying DK's wasn't the worst ledge roll. I forgot what the character was we were talking about.
The hell did I
What
say?
are you doing, bro? You trying to get some food?
I'd be down. Let me. Where DK at?
This is a very versatile name, by the way. This thing, it's either Stewie as a stickman, if you look at it like this, or if you look at it like this, it's just a really upset face with its mouth open.
Yeah, no, it's DK. It's sad DK.
Oh!
It's KO DK. He's
It
like, ah.
It is! That's exactly, those are the lips, bro. So
Yeah.
wait, why did it go away? Why does it go away sometimes?
When you're in the high action. When you're too close to the opponent, sometimes it'll go away. But then when it's too far away,
I wish
at
it
the
could just
time-
always be away. It's kind of an eyesore. It is, it's a total eyesore.
It's to make it so you don't lose track of your character.
Oh yeah? Your character is just alright.
Oof. Okay.
Ledge roll, might not
Wait,
be-
no, it's not even there. It would be over here in character attributes.
Yep.
Let's see. Ledge options. Ledge roll.
Go to the fucking bottom, bro. Oh no! Alright, so donkeys isn't the worst.
Not by a long shot.
Even though it's really, really reactable. Donkey Kong, same as Duck Hunt.
You're among the top.
That's cool.
You have 30 frames, and you have
I'm just too fat, bro. That's the problem.
19
I gotta lose
frames.
some weight.
Mario's got 2 more frames than you.
Yeah,
It's just you're fat.
I'm fat. Yeah. It's like impossible not to react to DK's freaking ledge roll, man. What was the last?
Bayonetta.
Yoshi Bayo? Yoshi? Oh yeah, Yoshi's ledge roll's really bad. That's right.
Yoshi, no, Bayo doesn't need a ledge roll.
Yeah, just
Just
side
rising
B.
side B.
Yeah, exactly.
That is her ledge roll.
That's her press, that's like press side B to win neutral, man. But you know what? That's not the case. It's only that way because people allow it to happen. And they haven't perfected the neutral against Bayo.
Alright, well.
Unless you're Meister. Is this the waving goodbye?
Well, not necessarily, but
Twitch crowd.
something like that very, very soon. If there's any last questions you wanted to ask before shutting this down, going to get some food. Honestly, we could just turn on the IRL stream when we get food.
Let's do it. Gotta find a cool place to fucking. Where are we gonna go, man? Oh! That's why I always jump out of shitty situations like that now. Unless I'm at 0%, then I just spam it.
I don't play Mario enough, dude. Mario's not bad.
Why do you grab me faster than I grab you though?
Can I grab his frame 6?
What frame is my grab?
Let's find out.
It's not that. You're probably just pressing it sooner.
I mean, that too. Your grab is frame 8. 2 frames left.
Twilight pivot grab, bro. It's not my slowest grab. It's not. First action level frame is way better than freaking dash grab, bro.
It's not your laggiest, but it is the start of it slow. Hey, I want to try something. Stay on ledge?
Oh. Well, dude, my head is literally as tall as you are.
Yeah, that's an option I've never considered before. I don't think Shulk can do that. His grab's too tall. More like, I'm about to get... You could have killed me right there,
No.
probably. With that much rage?
Yeah, not a chance. If I would have buffered there, I could have killed you if I didn't fuck up my throw.
That's something you absolutely need to practice.
Yeah, that? Or what?
No, just DKO in general.
That's frame perfect. But dude, you know how hard it is to get this frame perfect, bro? That's why I gotta do bumper jump.
Yeah.
That's
Set the bumper jump and just go into the trading mod pack.
Yep.
Just set up the buffer air dodge and just reset the situation. Have you seen the new update?
Well, you can't air dodge out of it anyway.
Well, yeah, but like maybe
What
so
new
you
update?
don't
What'd
delay
you just say? They're not updating this game.
the mod pack.
Oh. I was about to say, new patch? I was about to get so hyped. Look at all the intangibility.
Yeah, no.
Except for
Sword limbs.
oh, F tilde has full intangibility, 1 to 25,
Sword.
and 13 frames of downtime. That's not that bad. That's not like reactable. 13 frames.
Alright, go ahead and pick DK.
Uh-huh.
Set it to Mario.
Put this little bastard in Mario. I mean, dude. I've done this.
Okay, but have you seen this though? I want you to press
Oh, these things? Yeah, I have this.
no, not just those. Press
The islands?
down and Z.
Down and Z.
Okay, try up and Z. No, at the same time. It's down and Z at the same time. You try it?
Oh shit's bugged.
There
bro.
it is.
What?
Hold Z, press down.
What does that do?
When you hold Z and
Yeah,
press
see
up
that?
now,
Uh-huh. Just resets.
resets the situation. So let's say you get Mario up to.
Do you know what I was doing
What's that?
before the training mod pack? This was good practice too. I would just do this.
Hold on.
Dude. What does that do?
Now.
What is the point of the down one? Oh, you're saving that. Okay. Okay. See, that's
You
cool.
Just reset the situation.
That's cool if you know what I was doing.
Oh, you got that part down yet?
I was practicing my freaking, like, catching people's landings and
Yeah.
shit. But dude, yeah. See, that's not alright.
Then you can just reset it.
Dude, it's a one. It's literally a 1 frame difference between this. That wasn't even frame perfect. If you see him drop the tiniest bit, it's not frame perfect. Oh yeah, then there's this website called Winning with DK, and it has all the percentages. What I would do is I would go here, and just put it on the highest.
There's rage in this mod pack.
There is?
Yeah.
Well, fucking... Well, shit, fuck. And whatever, I would just get you to 89 and reset the situation. And the thing is that when you practice it with the max, at the max range one, that's when you really have to buffer it perfectly, right? So that's how I get used to it. Yeah.
Set Mario to control real quick.
That's right. Whoa! Why? Those aren't his taunts, are they? That's right.
Do the side one. Set on. Give me 8%. You can set the percent with that.
Okay.
Set it to whatever ding dong percent, and then lock the percent using the Z thing that I just said. There it is. And then you hold Z and press up. If you start it right next to him, like hold Z and press down right next to Mario.
So...
I think it's too high percent. Maybe you have too much rage.
Take some rage off me. No, I'm just gonna go kill myself. Let me, you do something?
Wait, what do you mean?
Just let me jab you real quick.
I can't drop shield.
You can't?
I can't drop shield. I have to be in the air. There you go.
Do it again.
I forgot to set it.
Yeah. Big monkey.
Just reset right now and kill yourself. There it is.
I'll remember this time.
The reason I can't drop shield, by the way, just taunt down once. Do it again.
Ah! Alright. See? I will never hit that because
You need to move slightly.
you gotta be in towards you also. I might be. Hold on. Whoops.
You're slightly off. Look at where the hitbox is.
Is it really making a difference?
Yes.
Oh shit. Wow. That's why I need bumper jump. God damn it. Dude.
Go ahead and set it.
I need bumper jump. So what you want to do, man? You want to get some food skis?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get some food. Alright, for those of you in the chat, this lesson, I usually offer these for donations of $20. So if you're interested on a lesson like this, please let me know. It's all lessons are tailored to you, mostly focused on fundamentals, and it's a good time.
I'll be doing this again.